Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to 9 Trees podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book, Transformed. Moving to the Product Operating Model by Marty Cagan is a practical guide for organizations shifting from project-focused delivery to a modern product-driven way of working. Drawing on the Silicon Valley product group perspective, the book explains what a product operating model looks like in real companies and why it matters for speed, innovation, and business outcomes. Rather than treating product management as a set of rituals or job titles, Cagan centers the discussion on how teams discover valuable solutions, deliver them reliably, and learn quickly from customers and data. The book speaks to leaders and practitioners who sense that shipping more output is not translating into meaningful results. It tackles the organizational implications of becoming product-led, including the roles of product managers, designers, and engineers, the responsibilities of leadership, and the foundational changes in funding, incentives, and planning. The goal is to help readers understand the transformation path and avoid common traps that stall change. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, from projects and output to products and outcomes, a central theme is the distinction between a project model and a product operating model. In a project model, teams are typically tasked with delivering a predefined scope on a timeline, and success is often measured by shipping the planned features. Cagan argues that this approach can create busy teams and growing backlogs without improving customer satisfaction or business results. The product operating model, by contrast, emphasizes outcomes such as adoption, retention, revenue impact, cost reduction, or risk mitigation. Teams are empowered to solve problems, not just implement solutions handed to them. This shift changes how work is defined, funded, and evaluated. Instead of long lists of requirements, teams work from clear product problems, measurable objectives, and constraints. It also changes expectations. Learning is a first-class deliverable, and it is acceptable to change direction when evidence shows a better path. The topic clarifies that becoming product-led is not about renaming roles or adding agile ceremonies. It is about changing the operating system of the organization so that product teams can continuously discover and deliver value while being accountable for results. Secondly, empowered cross-functional product teams and the roles that make them work. The book emphasizes that transformation depends on truly empowered teams, typically composed of product management, product design, and engineering working together. Empowerment means the team has ownership of a problem space and the autonomy to determine the best solution within agreed strategic and operational constraints. This topic explores how responsibilities are supposed to be distributed so teams can move fast without sacrificing quality. Product managers focus on value, connecting customer needs to business objectives, and prioritizing based on outcomes. Designers focus on usability and desirability, ensuring solutions fit real user workflows and reduce friction. Engineers focus on feasibility, technical integrity, and scalable delivery. Cagan also stresses that empowerment requires strong collaboration, not siloed handoffs. In practice, teams need access to customers, data, and stakeholders, along with the ability to run experiments and iterate. The topic also addresses the managerial and leadership environment required for empowered teams, including coaching, hiring, and expectations. Without the right role, clarity, and decision rights, teams become feature factories. With it, they become capable of continuous discovery and delivery. Thirdly, continuous discovery paired with reliable delivery. Another major focus is the dual engine of modern product organizations, discovery and delivery. Delivery is about building and shipping software or other product changes with quality, predictability, and operational excellence. Discovery is about reducing risk before building by validating that a solution is valuable, usable, feasible, and viable for the business. Cagan argues that many organizations invest heavily in delivery while starving discovery, leading to wasted effort and low-impact releases. This topic explains why discovery needs to be continuous and embedded in the team's weekly cadence, not a separate phase conducted by a different group. Discovery practices may include customer interviews, prototype testing, data analysis, and small experiments designed to learn quickly. The goal is not to produce big documents, but to gain evidence and align the team on what to build next. When discovery is paired with strong delivery practices, teams can iterate quickly and reduce the cost of mistakes. The topic also highlights the importance of learning loops and instrumentation so teams can measure outcomes after shipping and continue improving rather than moving on to the next backlog item. Fourthly, leadership, strategy, and governance that enable product thinking. Cagan places significant responsibility on leaders to create the conditions for a successful product operating model. Product transformation fails when leadership asks for outcomes but continues to govern through detailed scope commitments, rigid annual plans, and feature-based roadmaps. This topic covers the leadership mechanisms that make empowerment real. Strategy becomes a shared framework that sets direction without dictating solutions, often through clear product vision, strategic bets, and measurable objectives. Governance evolves from approving projects to setting guardrails, reviewing progress against outcomes, and ensuring ethical and responsible decision-making. Leaders also need to invest in coaching and capability building, especially for product managers and designers who may have been trained in requirements gathering rather than problem-solving. The topic includes the idea that roadmaps should communicate intent and priorities while allowing teams to adapt as they learn. It also addresses how stakeholders engage. Instead of lobbying for features, they contribute problems, context, and constraints. Done well, leadership alignment reduces thrash, improves decision-making speed, and creates a culture where teams can take smart risks while remaining accountable. Lastly, executing the transformation, sequencing, funding, and change management. Moving to a product operating model is portrayed as a multidimensional change rather than a single reorg. This topic focuses on how organizations can execute the shift in a pragmatic way. It highlights the need to address operating constraints such as funding models, planning cycles, and incentive structures that reward output instead of outcomes. Funding often needs to move from temporary project budgets to persistent product team investment aligned to strategic areas. Planning must support continuous prioritization, with objectives and key results or similar mechanisms replacing detailed scope commitments. The topic also emphasizes sequencing. Many organizations start with a few pilot teams, improve role capability, establish discovery practices, and then scale. Change management matters because people fear loss of control, uncertainty, and new accountability. Leaders must communicate why the change is necessary, provide training and coaching, and adjust metrics and performance management to match the new model. The book's perspective suggests that transformation is measurable in behavior changes, such as teams talking to customers, testing assumptions, and shipping smaller increments more frequently, not in the adoption of a particular process label. In conclusion, this book is best suited for product leaders, executives, engineering and design managers, transformation leaders, and serious practitioners who want to move beyond agile theater toward measurable business and customer outcomes. It will also help product managers and designers who feel trapped in a feature factory and need language and structure to advocate for empowered teams and continuous discovery. The benefit to a reader's life comes from clarity and leverage. It explains how to organize work so effort translates into impact, reducing frustration, wasted cycles, and political negotiation over scope. Readers can apply the ideas to improve decision-making, align stakeholders on problems, and build products that customers actually adopt. Compared to many books that focus narrowly on frameworks or ceremonies, this one concentrates on the operating model itself, roles, empowerment, leadership behavior, governance, and the systemic changes that make product thinking sustainable. That broader scope makes it worth buying for anyone responsible for outcomes, not just process. If you want a practical map of what must change and why, with an emphasis on real organizational mechanics, this book provides a strong foundation for meaningful transformation. If you would like to support Marty Cagan, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.